I don't be with me so basic. Boy, you the op and your bros hating. All of them fake, I see both faces. Scared of the whip, it's a ghost racing. I knock them down to their cold cases. Marathon run, I'ma slow pace it. They did not want me to go places. Foil plans like the gold place. And if we pulling up with the whole squad, are you ready? Done told y'all that you better be running. I'm in my go yard. When I walk in, I know y'all telling me nothing. I'm the man. Suck it if y'all in denial. I get the chip on him and I bust out the south side. Is that big of the...
Today, from FedEx Field in Landover, Maryland, it's Week 17 of the NFL on EA Sports.
We are just inside the Beltway, about 10 miles east of the Capitol Dome. As we... Here we go, the final week of the NFL season. Week 17 is underway. Taken in at the 3. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. Now here comes Teddy Bridgewater, first-round pick back in 2014 as he looks to command this Panther offense.
And what I'm looking for from him today, the things every quarterback is looking to do. Lead his team to a victory. Doesn't matter whether he's throwing it, running it, handing it off, however he has to do it, as well as exhibiting some leadership, that's what he's trying to accomplish.
They'll start with the option. And he cannot avoid the pressure as the Washington pass rush gets home. It'll go as a loss of 3 right away, and it's second down. First carry for Christian McCaffrey. And he'll take it forward for about 5 up to the 28-yard line.
McCaffrey with the carry for
defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high powered, you got to find a way to hold them under 20. Because to me, that's the magic number. 20-point score gives yourself you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace. There's an example of good situational football being played by a defense. They understood where the third down play was, the down and distance, and made sure that they didn't get anywhere near that, bringing up fourth down.
Yeah, they were sniffing out that marker, didn't want to let him get close to there, and now a likely 3 and out to start.
Yeah, I love the way they rallied to the football and got to him and made sure he didn't give up much run after catch.
A 47-yard punt, maybe a couple on the return. And it will be Washington football now with a 1st and 10. So out comes the Washington offense onto the field. They'll be led out by their 6'1 quarterback from Old Dominion. It's Taylor Heineke.
And what's a quarterback's best friend?
Balance?
I think you're right. I agree with you. You know, a lot of guys would say great receiver, right? A terrific offensive line. But I agree with you, balance, because if you can run the ball effectively, that just opens things up for guys who want to throw it and gives you easier passing lanes and easier coverages to read.
And they said balance will be a focus in this one.
Yeah, they don't want it all just heaped on his shoulders, I don't believe. I think they want to make sure they take some of the pressure off.
Well, this one complete to Calvin Harmon. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 46.
Now Heineke. He's going to drop this one down to Gibson. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. 17 yards that time and a Washington first. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. They'll look to throw. And he'll get this to Antonio Gibson complete. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard.
Brings up 2nd and 11.
2nd and 11.
Panthers 32-yard line.
Thrown across his body, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Tony Jefferson. And what a return as he brings this all the way back down to the 20-yard line.
By the Panthers.
I tell you what, credit is due there on them preventing the touchdown after that interception.
How about him chasing him down and not giving up the pick 6? Because what happens a lot of the time is when you see the interception, You just kind of hang your head a little bit and you momentarily pause because you're frustrated. He shook that off and gave great chase and got it done.
Still a great return and very good field position. From the 17, Bridgewater into the hands of his receiver, Anderson. And the Panthers are going to be set up with a 1st and goal coming up as they get him down at the 6-yard line. His first catch of the game, good for 11 and a first down. the shotgun. It's Bridgewater. That is caught. It's Anderson. Touchdown, Panthers.
Complete to number 11,
Robbie Anderson.
Touchdown.
With touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Panthers are going to take a first quarter lead. And this will be good to give the Panthers a 7-0 lead. The drive there only spanning 3 plays. And the end result, a Panthers touchdown.
Mason Crosby.
Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. Taken in at the 3. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 the score as they start 1st and 10. A nice-looking play to start the drive down the middle and complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A good pickup there, 21 yards. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Now the first carry for Bryce Love. And no room to maneuver there. Give him a yard up to the 47. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Got an open man. It's Harmon. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 39.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
A run here for J.D. McKissick. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
A loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Dancing to his left. He's going to take off with it. He'll end up getting 5 out of that, but now they're looking at 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 7.
And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he'll be brought down at the 34, well short of the 1st down marker. That's going to bring up 4th down, only a gain of 2 there.
That's a good job there by the corner. We do talk about this a lot, that a lot of corners see their job as simply covering receivers. Tackling isn't everyone's thing. But in this case, he came up quickly and made a nice, short tackle.
An update from around the league as our first one comes from New Orleans. And it's the NFC champs, the Falcons, that have moved down to an early advantage. We'll keep you updated on that one as it progresses. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
23-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. Even though they might not find the number 1 seed next to their name come playoff time, there's not going to be very many teams, if any. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off near the 26. And he will bring this one back. It is a pick 6 for a Washington touchdown.
Justin Hopkins on 48.
That was a nice catch, and not by the guy you thought it was going to be. How about the defender turning into an offensive player as soon as the ball hits his hands, and off he goes, off to the races, and into the end zone.
Extra point good by Hopkins, and the lead is now 10-7. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. Back to it after the pick 6. Bridgewater. He was looking to get that one to DJ Moore. And now it's 2nd down.
DJ Moore.
Out of the gun, Bridgewater. Oh, he got position on him, and he pulls it in.
Bridgewater's pass.
And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. 3 catches now this afternoon, the same number he had all of last week. Also, it's a 1st down.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. And it's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, Nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
A first down throw for Bridgewater. And the Washington pressure gets to him, and he will go down.
Okay, was it a breakdown in protection? Did the running back not pick him up? What does it really matter? Sometimes it's just a great play made by the defense. Big-time sack.
Now a man open down the middle of the field. And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 9-yard line. 45-yard line.
And a Panther first down.
On first down, this is McCaffrey. And able to push forward for right around 3 yards down to the 42.
For Carolina.
10-7 our score after one right here on EA Sports.
Washington 10, Panthers 7.
On 2nd and 7, Bridgewater. And he will find the open man. It's DJ Moore.
Complete to DJ Moore.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
First down, Carolina.
Shotgun handoff now to McCaffrey. Down to the 30 after a gain of 3.
On the carry.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
And he's going to be stopped close to the first down marker at Washington's 12-yard line. 24. This will be play number 8 here on the drive. It's 3rd and a yard. And from the gun, Bridgewater.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
And running room hard to come by here. He gets it down to the 8. Only a yard on the pickup there. 2nd and goal. Back to the ground attack here. It's McCaffrey. And he's going to ball his way down to about the 1-yard line. 7 big yards on the carry there to get him within range of the goal line with 3rd down upcoming. Bridgewater to throw it. Trying to get it to Thomas, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Troy Apke. A big seam, and he might go all the way. 30, the 20. And he will bring this one back. It is a pick-6 for a Washington touchdown.
They were in a very good position to come up with a go-ahead score there. A really good drive. Instead, it turns into 6 points going the other way. Psychologically, I don't know what that's going to do to them.
So as a coach, you're looking at that as at least a 10-point swing, right? Because they had the field goal in their back pocket.
They certainly did, and you're right. At least a 10-point swing, maybe more.
Takes this about 5 yards deep, and it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And last time, decent field position through the pick-6. Obviously costly.
But they can't afford to just bunker in now. All right, good field position means go ahead and attack on offense. Try and press the advantage a little bit. They just have to be better with the football on this possession.
So that didn't bother you too much last time?
No, because it's exactly what you're supposed to do. You can't have good field position and not try to take advantage of it. Sometimes the defense makes a good play, too.
4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. Throwing, Bridgewater. That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on 3rd down. So instead of giving them another 3rd down, they'll decline it, brings up 4.
Now that's smart football right there. You don't even have to really spend a lot of time considering it. Just know that you're probably going to get the ball back. Good job declining that penalty.
36 yards on the punt with no return. And out will come the offense as they take over. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. They will run it. It's McKissick. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair.
Thompson tackled back at the 28-yard line.
A carry now for McKissick. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down. The Panthers turn to their nickel set here as they get ready for 3rd down.
11 yards on the pickup. It's now 3rd and 3.
Firing quickly here, and that's complete.
I think he's passed.
The completion there winds up a wash, and it'll bring up fourth down.
Pass complete, but no gain.
No yards.
Yeah.
So you file that as unsuccessful.
Yeah, you do, don't you? Except on the stats, throwing the ball.
Get a completion.
You get a catch.
Yeah.
But still, no yardage. Okay.
Take over first and 10.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And with this deficit, you can't have too many more drives like the last drive where you had to punt it away.
You know what I would tell my offense right here? The punter doesn't exist, guys. He doesn't even exist. He's not a team anymore. I just cut him, all right? So you've got to go out and create some offense for us here and give us some points. No way does that guy get on the field on this drive.
Poor punter.
Yeah, it wasn't his fault. But, hey, listen, there's got to be casualties at times. We're trying to win a game.
A gain of 13. It's a first down. And he's going to have just a couple here with a marker on the field as well.
Holding offense.
So on the big tight end, holding.
Each and every year, we talk about very few tight ends coming into the league that are polished blockers or asked to do it a lot in college. So it's a constant struggle and a constant fight to learn how to do it without holding.
Tim Settle, the Virginia Tech Hokie, in there on the stop.
Brings up second down.
On second down, McCaffrey. And he's got it up over the 40 to the 41. The Panthers on third down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This is 3rd and 7.
You've got to give kudos to your offensive line and the guy carrying the ball because they were in a second and long situation. It seemed pretty dire, but they brought it back to 3rd and manageable with that run.
Complete to Chris.
It's a gain of 8, and it'll wind up moving the chains. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. 2 first downs have them up near midfield now on 1st and 10. Bridgewater. He's going to drop this down to McCaffrey. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down. And that one goes incomplete. He's maybe lucky it wasn't a fumble as he got hit as he threw it. 7th play of the drive upcoming here on 3rd and 6.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
And he is going to have a Panthers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. That gain on 3rd down, good for 28. From the red zone now, Bridgewater. Open man is Robbie Anderson. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime.
11-yard line.
Throwing again on second down. Bridgewater. And an incomplete pass. That'll stop the clock here with just under a minute to play in half number 1.
Anytime a ball's thrown in the middle of the field and is popped up in the air, I expect someone to catch it.
That is caught. It's Anderson. Touchdown, Panthers.
Complete to number 11.
Robbie Anderson with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Panthers are able to get this back within a touchdown.
I think everyone in the league talks about finishing, don't they? Doesn't matter whether it's a quarter, a half, a game, a series, whatever. But they're finishing the first half in fine style, putting that one in the end zone.
They did, and they didn't leave much time on the clock either. Well done.
Mason Crosby for the extra point.
It took them an extra look, but they found out it is a touchdown indeed. The official says this one counts. Crosby connects on the extra point, and the lead's down to a field goal at 17-14.
Mason Crosby set to kick off.
This will be fielded inside the 5. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And we'll see how this is played. Offensively, they've got the lead. Not a whole lot of time left. What do you think, Charles?
Well, it's tempting to try and add to your lead, but a mistake there, that can change things in a big way. I say go ahead, take the knee, get on out for the half.
The hit comes late. We saw it. There's your flag.
And we know that there's a guideline, right? Ball's gone. You get 1 step. If you're within 1 step of the quarterback, you can hit him.
Pressure comes in. He's brought down. It's a Panther sack. And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. Now Washington going to use the second of their 3 timeouts, as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. He'll go underneath with this one to McKissick. Yeah, boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. Here's Tressway now, as he'll punt it away for the second time. And he'll get this away into the icy winter air. And this will depend on the spot as it sails out of bounds. And they'll say it sailed out at the 10-yard line.
First half.
So we've come upon, there you have it. Halftime quickly over. 3rd quarter, here we go. The final 2 quarters of the NFL regular season are upon us as the second half of Week 17 is underway. And we will not see a return to start the half, as this will be a touchback. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. These guys had to punt last time. It has not been a very fruitful game offensively thus far. They haven't even made a trip to the red zone.
And I know that everyone's going crazy on that sideline because that drives you berserk to come off the field, not really move the ball well. As you said, not even get to the red zone, let alone, not even put points on the board. They've got to just take a deep breath, relax, try and figure out what is working, and call more of that.
And he stopped immediately there.
The ball carried by the wide.
He got maybe a half yard at most, but officially they'll be left with a 3rd and 2.
No gain on the play. Makes it 3rd and 2.
They'll go to the air here on 3rd and 2. Quick hitter here. It's complete. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Here's McKissick. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 12.
They'll go again with McKissick. And that'll be good for 8 yards to the 45.
McKissick, the ball carrier.
And on 3rd down, a nickel formation here defensively.
Yard line. That's a gain of 8. Makes
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. A bullet throw, but incomplete. Well, the other day they told us when we've got 3rd and 5 or less, we have to be able to convert. And I guess every team would say that, Charles, but an opportunity missed there.
What they were trying to tell us is they believe it's a matchup game at that point. And they liked some matchups that they had, thought they could exploit them, unable to do so on that play.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. Their defense just came up with a stop right out of the locker room, and now can the offense take advantage?
Yeah, we don't want to turn this into something that it's not. It's only a 1-score game, so it's not exactly a crucial possession. But at the same time, they'd like to get things started and at least come away with 3 points.
First down yardage on the first play of the drive, 14 yards.
4-yard line. A gain of 14. First down, Panthers.
They'll run with McCaffrey. Oh, an absolutely filthy juke. He's got some space now. The 30, 10, touchdown, Carolina. Christian McCaffrey with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Panthers are going to jump back in front.
Sometimes running plays hit or break so fast, there's no reaction time from the secondary. So I've got to give credit to the offensive line for creating that hole so suddenly. And how decisive was he to take that cut and just go. No one downfield there to stop him.
And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
At their own 26-yard line.
A look at Washington as they come onto the field. The last couple of drives have ended in punts. Maybe the crowd minds that, but you're a defensive guy. You're okay with a couple of punt drives.
Listen, I'm the guy that loves it.
And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Melvin Ingram in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year.
At the 20-yard line.
2nd and long. Here's Moss with a catch out of the backfield. And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5. That catch good for 5. It's third down.
Third and 11.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And they're able to get this one across the 35.
And I know you can't really see it, but that play spells frustration with a capital F for the guys on defense. They covered everyone else, end up going to the running back out of the backfield, and he picks up a back-breaking first down.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. The play-action fake. They'll look to throw. Catch is made. It's Harmon. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
That's another Washington first down.
They'll run with McKissick. Fighting his way down to about the 35-yard line.
J.D. McKissick.
Trey Boston up to make the tackle. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
2 yards on the pickup.
Now Heineke. That's complete to Moss out of the backfield. And he's going to be taken down with a marker on the field. So let's see about the call. Usually see those guys out wide get called for holding on running plays. Here a passing play.
Yeah, sometimes when you get this quick screen, bubble screen, anything where they're having to block for their fellow receiver.
The Panther rush too strong. They get there and take him down. Shaq Thompson making his presence felt on the sack.
Enough to start to have a good drive. Quite like a big loss on a sack, does it?
Now they're looking at a 3rd and long, and suddenly the momentum shifted to the other side of the football.
And old Mo is a very, very fickle man.
And now they're looking for 19 yards here on 3rd down following 2 negative plays. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. They'll get only a yard out of that, and it'll bring up 4th down.
Martin, I think that completion takes the definition of dink and dunk to a different level, doesn't it?
It does, and the defense was right there, kind of played into their hands.
Let's go old school there. That's absolutely a great coffin corner punt. Someone's put some time in working on that, hasn't it?
Seems like every year these guys get better and better. It's amazing how they can command that football through the air.
Yeah, they used to actually practice with hula hoops where they place them and try and put them there. Now a lot of guys use barrels on the sidelines to try and put the football in one.
Bridgewater on 1st down. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he'll get it up to the 12-yard line here. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down.
At the 12.
To throw is Bridgewater. And he finds his tight end, it's Ertz. And brought down, but not before they're able to get it up to the 25. 12 yards there and a 1st down.
Nice job there of utilizing his big target. He didn't overthink it. Understands the catch radius, understands that he knows how to use his body to keep defenders away from the ball, and puts it right out there for the nice pickup.
Tackled at the 25-yard line.
A nice play design there with the touch pass. Looked good at the start, but bottom line, the defense was ready.
And they did a nice job scouting, didn't they? Not just scouting, but now executing once they saw the play for real after having worked on it all week in practice. They drilled on the play, then they drilled him.
Bridgewater getting this complete to McCaffrey. He'll be tackled shy of the 35. Shifty footwork gets him a little extra on the play.
8 yards. And it's 3rd down.
They'll try and pick it up with McCaffrey. And he will have a 1st down as they get him to the ground at the 37. A 3rd down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough.
It's a gain of 3. 1st down, Carolina.
1st down, Bridgewater. That'll be taken in by Anderson. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this 3rd quarter. Back now at FedEx Field. It's the Panthers out in front and in control of the football as well as we begin quarter number 4. In Washington territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. Bridgewater going to give this to McCaffrey. Broke through some contact, but unable to reach the 40. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Now Bridgewater. He'll get this to McCaffrey out of the backfield. And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. Call that a loss of a yard, and things get a little more difficult here, 3rd and 5. Well, if you're going to turn things around in a game like this, Charles, those are the kind of plays that you need.
And I just love the way that defense rallied to the football on that one. They got the completion, but he was smothered behind the line of scrimmage. And when you make tackles like that, your whole defense is going to be fired up. Really nice play getting to the ball. If you're a selfish player and you're throwing the ball, you're cool with the completion. Maybe not so cool with the yardage loss, though, huh?
Yeah, you went backwards on the yardage. It kind of works like a sack for the defense there.
Yeah, it's a really big play for them, right? Able to figure it out, sniff it out, and finish it off.
A throw left side to start out. That's complete. And he gets it here to right around the 24 before he's out of bounds.
Out of bounds at the 24-yard line. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Now a throw here on 2nd down, and that's complete. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up 3rd down.
A gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 2.
And to give this time to the tailback. Oh, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. Just a yard on the run there, and that's going to bring us to a 4th down.
He continues to struggle to find a crease to break off a big one and might need to just put that aside and just try and ram his way forward and get what he can.
An 8-yard return there after a punt of 47. And the Panthers will take over now, 1st and 10. Charles, you'd said the magic number was probably right around 20 for this defense because they're facing one of the top 5 offenses in the league in terms of points scored. They've had their moments, but this offense just a little too good, isn't it?
They really are, because no matter what you do to make an adjustment on defense, they've had an answer for it.
Throwing here to start the drive as they connect left side. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. 33 yards that time.
Oftentimes now, offenses aren't nearly as precise as days gone by. They just tell receivers, find an open patch of grass and let the quarterback find you. And that's exactly what they did on that play. First with the pass through the air, nice chunk of yardage there, and then additional pickup with his legs after the catch.
So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down, 2nd and right at a yard.
He was tackled at the 27-yard line.
The last run got 9. That leaves him with 2nd and a yard. Now Teddy on the keeper. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Well, for that being an option play, there really weren't too many options available for him, were there?
No, there weren't, and at least he was able to get back to the line of scrimmage, so he didn't lose anything, but you're exactly right. Nowhere to go.
And that is incomplete. And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. Here we go with McCaffrey. Oh, and I think he went backward. He did. Christian McCaffrey unable to get to the marker. And Washington will have it on the turnover on downs. So that's a decision that could loom pretty large here. They go for it on 4th down, but come up empty.
But I actually like the call, and the reason? It shows me a head coach has faith in his team overall. First on the offensive side, thinking they can pick it up, but also knowing that he has faith in his defense that if they don't, they'll go out there and stop them. I like the confidence he showed.
Now a dump off here complete. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. 10 yards there, good for a Washington 1st down.
1st and 10 at the
on 1st down, he'll drop to throw. And he's got his man on the out route. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. Got the defense on their heels. 2 first downs in a row, and now a pickup of 8.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Now a quick slant as the throw's complete. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 33. Give them 10 yards there as this offense is on a roll. This drive continues to plunge forward. Now he dumps this off over the middle. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
Complete to J.D. McKissick. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 30-yard line.
Firing quickly here, and that's complete. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6.
3rd down.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. The throw taken in by Sims. And that good for 6 as they keep this drive right on rolling.
Washington.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. This will be caught just inside the 10. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. So it's Washington with the football here as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And he just chucked that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up 3rd down. He'll buy some time right. And he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown. It's their quarterback. His first touchdown on the year. And Washington has once again taken the lead.
Well, I'd have to say that for him, that was an all-encompassing drive because it was his arm that got his team down to that point, but his legs that finished the deal. Give him credit for making it happen.
They get one more as the extra point's up and good. So it's now a 3-point game here in the closing stages as a field goal now can only tie it. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave him great field position, turned into 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what...
And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Here's Bridgewater. Flush to his right. And this one will go to the 28-yard line. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. And that will be incomplete.
Bridgewater's pass.
One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down.
That's an excellent job right there on 3rd down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started, and that would have been a first down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty, and before this drive could get wings, it's 4th down.
So now let's reset here, Charles. They do have 2 timeouts left, so they can stop the clock twice. This one's not quite over yet.
No, and what you're doing on defense, you're going to use both timeouts, obviously, but you've got to call defenses are going to force the issue early, meaning you want that play over fast. You don't want to give them time to dance around in the backfield or run a wide sweep that'll take off time. Blitz them, put pressure on them, make sure that play ends quickly so that you can go ahead and keep moving.
The Panthers going to use the second of their timeouts as it comes with 1:04 left to go in the game. So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. Now the Panthers going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they get the stoppage with just over a minute to go in the game. The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option.
Heineke on the keeper.
And this will not get close to the first down marker as he's brought down at the 26.
Well, if you're going to run the read option, typically, you've got to keep an eye on the defensive end.
And what does that mean? What are you looking for with the defensive end?
Well, you want to play off of what he does. If he collapses inside towards the running back, then you pull it and take it yourself outside in. If he stays outside, you go ahead and leave it with the running back. In this case, pulled it and got good yardage himself.
So they get the 3, but you wonder now, is that going to be enough?
Excellent question, because when I look at the smiles on that side of the field, they're a little tight, aren't they? If they had scored a touchdown there, those would be big half-moon grins right now because they'd feel a whole lot better about their position.
And a touchdown in the other direction, all of a sudden they're down.
23-yard line.
Bridgewater to throw. Over the middle and into the hands of his receiver, Moore. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35.
Washington.
Charles, you get into these overtime situations, that's not a bad guy to dial into.